What's up, everyone? Another green day of trading, up $1,800. I could feel good about that. So 2 green days in a row. Yesterday I made $9,000, today almost $2,000. That's just about $11,000 in 2 days of trading. Momentum is back. Today I took 6 trades, and guess what? Green on all 6. That is nice. 100% accuracy. So last month I was right around 72, 73% accurate, and this month, well, let's see if I can do a little bit better. So anyways, we're going to break it all down in the midday market recap as usual. Any questions, any comments, leave them below. I'll come back through and answer them later, and give me the thumbs up for second big green day in a row. All right, I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning, 9:15 for our pre-market analysis. All right, everyone. So we're going to do our midday market recap, go over the trades from this morning. I'm finishing the day up $1,839.48, which is a nice day. You know, it's funny, even just kind of saying it. I've had so many big green days. $9,000 yesterday. You know, $20,000 days, $30,000 days. That $1,839 no longer is a big day. I mean, this is just a decent day, but saying it out loud, you know, just the $800 part is a good day. The $1,000 part is a good day, and $1,800 combined is an awesome day. I mean, that is really solid for 1 hour of trading. I mean, it is pretty amazing. It's easy to get sort of, you know, just I don't know, just get used to these big wins and not be as grateful for them as maybe you should be, because these are good days, and it adds up for sure. So up $11,000 in the last 2 days, which is a great start to the week. You know, I generally aim for $10,000 a week, $2,500 a day, but this week I'm a little ahead of my average. So that's nice. I'm happy with that. So today I took 6 trades, and I am green on all 6 of them. So that is a pretty nice level of accuracy, green on 6 out of 6 trades. ATXI, the smallest trade, only $9.82. RSLS, 754. DXR, 615, and then PXS, 460 bucks. So no huge home run trades. You know, just a couple of winners here and there. Ryan, you know, I remember for a long time feeling like I was up against a wall, feeling like I was really close to getting it, but just not quite turning the corner. And a couple of the things that helped me a lot was going back and reviewing all of my trading metrics and really trying to figure out, you know, where I was making money and where I was losing money, where my consistency was. And once I finally figured that out, things started to turn around. So pouring into your data and getting a sense of, you know, where you're at, I think would be a good starting point. But anyways, so you can see the 4 stocks I traded. So we'll start by looking at the gap scanners this morning. Every day starts the same way. It starts by breaking down the gap scanners. This is all of the stocks in the entire U.S. stock market. They're going to be opening higher this morning than they closed yesterday. Our leading gapper was ATXI, and its pre-market was up almost 34%. So why would a stock be up 34%? Well, they had a headline here, announces acquisition agreement. This is a little bit of a tough catalyst, not always totally clear on which way these are going to go. I tried to take a scalp on it out of the gates, jumping in at 519 and 529. It hit a high of 538 and then sold off. So on that one, as you can see, only made $9. I got in it and then got back out of it pretty quickly. So let's see, 19 and 30 within 2 seconds, filling 11 cents apart, selling at 28, 33, and 17. So basically a break-even trade. Next trade was on RSLS, and the only other stock on the watch list this morning other than ATXI was GLBS. these ones I wasn't very interested in. PXS, which I ended up trading, I didn't think would be that great. Initially, pre-market, it was sort of selling off a bit. The bell rang and it sold off some more. GLBS, second leading gapper, up 28% with news. Pre-market had a nice kind of consolidation here. I was watching for a break of this level and a move higher, but that didn't happen. It ended up selling off, so no trades, which is for the best. The price is a little on the higher side. The volatility on this one's, going to be a little bit trickier, bigger spreads, bigger whips. So no trades there. So first trade was on ATXI, and then the second trade ended up being on RSLS. So I use this high day momentum scanner to help me find stocks that are moving in real time. And boom, here we see RSLS hitting that scanner at 9:33. By the time it hit the scanner, someone in the room had already called it out and said, hey, take a look at RSLS, it's actually popping up. We traded it yesterday, I made about $5,000 on this move. It sold off, and this morning I wasn't really thinking it would do much, but maybe a little bit of a bounce, which would be short covering, short sellers covering their positions. And that ended up happening. It bounced from $2 all the way up to a high of $2.79, which is a great move. This is in 1 minute, 1 minute candles. So what I did was it popped up here to 46 and then pulled back, and this is where I jumped in, down to 31, and as it surged back up right here in this candle, that's where I was adding long 6,000 shares, 39.40, adding at 45, expecting an immediate break of the $0.50. There was a heavy seller at the $0.50, so I started selling soon. Added back at 60, sold that at 63, took a trade on DXR, but that was it on our RSLS. So 2 trades, both winners, not huge winners, but happy with the profit. And now it's faded back down, which is kind of what I expected. But I can't short it. No shares available, so I can only trade it one direction. Next one to hit the scanner was DXR. This one actually was also on the watch list this morning. It was gapping up right here, 8%. I took a look at it pre-market, thought it looked interesting. The bell rang and it ended up selling off a little bit. And then all of a sudden, boom, it squeezes up right here. So, on this one, again, I didn't get in as early as I could have, but I took a little scalp on it in at 788 and 790, selling at 799, 808, 801, and just a little scalp there. It wasn't anything to be that excited about. It ended up hitting a high of 810, dropping back down to 767, then surging back up to 828. Kind of just a big range. But what I liked on this was the daily chart, especially over 820, how it has room up to 939. But it just doesn't seem quite yet like it's really opening up. So, I don't know, the first candle to make a new high on the 5-minute chart here might be interesting for a retest of high of day. But it seems that, as we start to get further away from the first hour, the market for small cap starts to slow down a bit. So that was DXR, and then the last one was PXS. All of a sudden it surges up, off it goes. So I'm in here under the $0.50, 49, selling at 54, getting back in at 83 and selling at 89 and 93. Again, not the easiest one for me. I kind of got faked out here in the 50s. It popped up, dropped back down to 48, came back up, I'm selling, and then it rips all the way here up to 87, which I really didn't expect at all. But you know what? It's a green day. $1,839. That's a solid day. So I can feel good about that, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. So right now the account is growing here. Tomorrow I will be up over $140,000. So this account is getting pretty big. My buying power is now getting close to $600,000. I'm not using that buying power. I just kind of am keeping the money here right now. I often put money into mutual funds or ETFs for kind of longer term investments. But with the market being the way it is right now, I'm kind of just, I'm just sort of holding off on that. I had added money down here on this drop, and then, was green and then back to break even and then was nicely green. But I'm still holding. It's all long-term stuff, so I'm not actively trading it. But I'm kind of waiting to see if the market does break down. I'd rather add money lower if it does, but right now just letting the account grow. I'll have to take some money out at some point here, but in the meantime, I've got a good amount of buying power, and I am saving some money. So if I want to take out $100,000 and go do something fun with it, I could do that. And I've got my trip to Las Vegas planned for a couple weeks from now, so maybe I'll have to take out a little bit of money and do something fun. But anyways, right now the account's growing, which is good. On the $583 challenge, started with $583, and as of today, I am at $760,000 of profit, up $425,000 on the year. So a little behind my goal. I was kind of hoping to cross the $1 million mark at the end of this year, and I'm $240,000 off that level. But I'm making progress, and I'll get there. It's just a matter of when. So that's it for me. I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow. And reminder, guys, today was the first day of running the 2 new chat rooms. So we've got our small cap room and the large cap room. So now we've got 2 rooms, one for small cap traders that like to trade the low float stocks like these ones. And then we've got the large cap room for traders that want to trade the higher price stocks like Apple and Facebook, Tesla, Netflix, and some of your other household names. All right, so that was exciting today to have that launch, and seems like we've gotten really good feedback. Everyone's pretty happy with it. So those of you guys watching on Facebook and YouTube, you'll know that now when you log into the members dashboard, you've got a couple different places you can go, and eventually we'll probably have a few more rooms. So this might be lined up with 5 or 6 rooms, a few months or a year from now. So continuing to grow and build out the community based on feedback from you guys. So we appreciate your feedback. And so anyways, that's about it for me. I've got a couple meetings here. First one starting at 11. So I'm going to switch gears and see you guys all back at it first thing tomorrow morning, 9:15 for our pre-market analysis. Yes, Helen, you can log into either room or you can log into both rooms if you'd like. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.